Good morning, friends. This morning thought is on how can we make our life worth living. Friends, the concept of a life worth living may feel overwhelming at first. You may feel overwhelmed when you start thinking about how you can make your life worth living. The good news is that you probably are already doing things which really makes your life worth living. Actually, you are not aware that the things you are doing is already going to make your life worth living. A life worth living is not about how successful you are or how much you have accomplished or what you shall be still working towards. It is not important how much you have accomplished in your life, what success you have achieved. That is not the concept of making life worth living. Actually, remember, it doesn't matter what other people think about you or what other people think life should be like that. To reflect upon what makes your life worth living, take some time to yourself. Try to introspect. Try to examine yourself. Go to your own favorite coffee shop or make yourself comfortable in the couch in the early morning. Now take some time to reflect upon your values. It is very important to reflect upon your values. Values are basic and fundamental beliefs that guides and motivates our attitude and actions. Values are basic fundamental principles and beliefs that guide us and motivate our attitude and actions. They help us determine what is important to us. When we don't act in accordance to our values, we often feel emptiness. We have feeling of emptiness, disappointment, loss of direction. But when we act in accordance with our values, actually we get fulfilled. We feel fulfilled, more energized, and more like ourselves. So it is very important to work in accordance with our values. It is very important. So sometimes just introspect and reflect upon your values, what really makes your life happy. And then, sometimes ask questions to yourself. What is important to you? What makes or what is more important to? Let us ask this question, that what is important to us, what type of person do we want to be, and what do we want to spend our life on or energy on. Next, brainstorm the things that bring you joy, happiness, and gratitude. Always try to brainstorm things that bring you joy, happiness, gratitude. A life worth living is all about finding pleasure in the small, moments of our everyday life. Find pleasure in a small moments of our everyday life and try to interact with some of the people, friends and family, to make your you know beginning of the day more fruitful. First sip of your coffee or tea can also make you happy. Watch the sunrise and sunset. Watching your favorite show or movie, reading your favorite books can make your day meaningful. But the most important thing, what I feel that is important about making your life worth living, is to find meaning in whatever you are doing. Always try to think that whatever you are doing in your life is meaningful and it is going to bring pleasure and happiness in you. Because if you don't realize that the thing that you are already doing brings happiness, brings joy, and brings gratitude in you, your life will be meaningless. So try to act in accordance with the values that you feel that can make your life more happier, more meaningful, more fruitful, and more conducive. We have seen people often wondering on what the other people are doing. Why should you bother about what the other people see? The happiness and meaning and the worth of life for an individual differs from person to person. It is not important that what other people are doing can also make you happy. What you are doing, whether you are really satisfied with whatever you are doing, and if you are really satisfied and happy with whatever you are doing, then you should not bother about what the other people are doing. Making your life more meaningful and worth living, requires your own thoughts and perception. So reflect upon the things that you really